Well, we had a slogan for a long time, and it was repairing your Porsche to a high standard but without the usual expense. And what that meant was, I think, so the difference between independents and dealerships is independents can offer you, dealerships are really stuck to what Porsche says. They must really do what Porsche says, and this is the only way. Whereas the reality is it's not. There are many fantastic aftermarket fixes to problems, solutions, and even sometimes far superior to what Porsche's has come up with. So independent workshops can offer you that choice, and often at dealerships you get a choice of, this is your problem, this is the way we fix it, that's it. Whereas the reality might be quite different. There might be a number of different solutions. So that's probably where we came into it. The other thing that we found, that dealerships tend to keep customers at arm's length, whereas we're more than happy for people to come in, and in actual fact I think it's one of the best things you can do is come in and explain to people who it's really it's often sort of hidden behind a wall, or please don't go in there, well, here's your piece of paper and we'll explain to you. But often these things, they're physical things, and so if you can sit down with someone and say, look, these are the reasons why we think these modifications, parts, whatever they might be, are necessary to replace, modify, change, whatever it is. And you can show them in the measurement, you can show them a new one versus an old one, you can explain all that sort of stuff. To be inclusive and to make, because ultimately it's their decision, to bring them into that, so that one, they understand what you're doing, they trust what you're doing, and they feel like they've got some ownership on it rather than just stand back. And so they can really, they really get an insight as to what's going on. Now, some people are totally uninterested, don't want to know, just get it done, I don't care, which is fine, which is, absolutely fine. But we've found a lot of people, particularly when you present them with something that they're not expecting, you suddenly, oh, what do you mean my car, needs X amount spent on it? You really need to be able to actually show people and talk them through at sometimes their pace. And it might be show them, explain to them, that sort of stuff, and they go away and they have time to digest it exactly, come back and go, right, okay, let's go down that process. But so as an independent, that's what we found was our strength. People wanted to be included. We're dealing with enthusiasts. In actual fact, most of the people, 99% of the people that come to independence are enthusiasts. They've come there because they want more information, they want a greater choice, they want to understand. They want some of those options that independence can give you. If you build a house or something, which is foreign to me, I always come away from those sorts of things going, oh, I didn't think it was going to cost that much, or why I don't quite understand. Where's all that going? And I think that's the same for every owner, particularly once you're building engines, or, it's just something at the back that makes a noise, or at the front. So to actually be able to show someone and explain why you're doing what you're doing is important. It's actually satisfying just to even do a service and to make a difference to the car, but it's very satisfying when you're building cars and modifying them and changing them and actually having, for me anyway, having that show themselves in the speed of the car. So again, I come back to track work, but that's a really satisfying thing, building competitive club cars and being competitive at that field. So at one stage, we were so dominant as a business in the club that out of 21 positions in different classes, so first, second and third in different classes, we came first or second. So we had, out of the 21, first, second or third, out of the 21 classes, we held 20 of the positions. And I think one of them was a fourth rather than a third. So all of our customers absolutely dominated. And I think I'm pretty proud of that and the sort of the time and effort that we put in to helping people enjoy their cars. Yeah.